I received a call from one officer by the name of Sanders, well, constable by the name of Sanders, that I should come down to the Prashad Nagar Police Station. I did so with my mom and a brother. And when we go down there, the officer, Sanders, signaled to me like this. And he said, come. And I go to him. He said, are you the person that lost the black guest bag on the seawall? I said, yes. He said, well, your bag would have been dropped off here on Friday. I started to tell him what was in my bag. And while me telling them what was in my bag, shortly after, I realized that he was getting a little, hesitant as to bring in my bag. Police Constable Sanders and a next police by the name of Anthony at that time went to the back of the station. They spent about 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes they spent behind there. And then he came back and he take a seat. He said, no. Two Caucasian people would have picked up your stuff at Campbellville School Street in a black plastic and Ziploc plastic or so, and they brought it to the station. Then he goes on to say, he had his phone in his hands, He said, I am calling this person to bring some of your stuff. And they're not answering their phone. I don't know what happened. Right? So said, what you're talking about? Who is it you're talking about? He said, man, this woman's supposed to be bringing these things into him. I said, okay. I left puzzled, right? They had me running to the station for 7 months. Insult from one insult. To a point where they even mentioned that I'm running all over. But who do I turn to when they're the persons that's supposed to be protecting us as citizens in this country? 1 ounce of gold is still missing. The chain is still missing. The wallet, the leather wallet purse with the pendant is still missing. The perfume, the oil, my $75,000, my pen, my kid's bird string in the bottle, all my valuables would have still missing, and we would then take legal action and go to the press with the matter.
Are you convinced that it was the police who took your stuff from the bag and that the bag was returned there with everything in it?
Yes. Presently, my attorney, that is Mr. Sobers and Mr. Hughes, we're going to pursue with private criminal charges against each one of the ranks, the detectives, the station sergeant, and the constables, and also Anita Braffett, because I have faith in God, and I think that justice in this matter should prevail.